Hi guys, banging out the videos now, trying to get them all uploaded because I've got a new fig fragrance that has again been hyped online by some influencers and reviewers, and I wanted to give my take on it on whether it's a buy, a must buy, a try, or a fail. But I'll get into it because I've not got many fig-based fragrances. Maybe it does occur in some of the fragrances I've got. I do appreciate it as a note, but it has to be done right. It can come across a bit too cloying. Now, one that does stand out from the top that many of you know about, it's been around for some time. I can't compare them because it's not the same. It's not meant to be the same. But Paradise Garden, I believe, does this. Now, many people either love this or think it doesn't do well, but I love this. It's one of my first, in fact, it probably was my first most recent JPG purchases because I really appreciated the spring summer nature to it, the freshness, the greenness off the top, how well it's blended, and how long it lasts for a summer springtime fragrance. So it's, you know, JPG, just to give you an idea, green notes, watery notes, mint, ginger, coconut, fig, salt, tonka bean, sandalwood, and it's those mids that do it for me. I love a coconut, figgy, salty fragrance, and this essentially does it so well. You can see the dent in that. Again, I've had it for a long time. It does a great job. Now, I'd recommend that to anyone who hasn't got it as an alternative to their summer collection, to smell something a little bit more greeny, fresher, saltier. I want something that lasts quite well. And for a designer fragrance, I must say, I was impressed. I am impressed. Now, moving on, it's not going to be too long a video. I just wanted to mainly talk about this because it's not the same. FigHUG is from Paris Corner. Now, this, I believe, is it supposed to be replicated? People say possibly Fig something or other from Born to Stand Out. Naughty word that I won't say. Their fig version, I've not smelt that, so I can't say. Also, Acqua di Parma Fico di Amalfi. I'm not sure about that. I like Acqua di Parma Fico di Amalfi. I love that original scent. I get hints of it. I can see what people are saying. But there's an essence to this, and that's possibly what's making me sit on the fence. I like it. I'm yet to love it, but I'm interested by it, and there's a reason for it. So, off the top, you get FigHUG, lemon, fig, pink pepper, rose, jasmine, whipped cream, fig milk, white musk, cedarwood. Now, if you're like me, you don't like something that's overly sweet and cloying, and that's where whipped cream, fig milk might put you off. And essentially, that does come through. So off the top, you get, thankfully, the more peppery, lemony fig notes. You genuinely get those three. It's a great atomized spray. Not great, but good atomized sprayer. And it can be all year round, but more leaning towards spring and summer. It was released too late, in my opinion. Could have been released earlier. Anyhow, you do definitely get lemon, fig, and pink pepper off the top. It's a fresh take, and I wish that lingered around a bit longer and transitioned into the rose and jasmine, because depending where you spray it, on skin or on clothes, it will be different. Bear that in mind. So you'll either get that whipped cream, fig milk, lactonic nature coming through, which I don't appreciate too much. It can be a bit cloying and a bit too feminine leaning because of that. However, if you spray it on, I think it was clothes, I got the zestiness, the pepperiness lasting a bit longer. And that's what reminds me of Fico Di Amalfi from the Acqua di Parma range. That fresh citrus vibrance, Italian, Mediterranean scent profile. That combined with fig and milk and so on is appreciative. What I don't really like too much is when something's too lactonic and it's too milky. It's, you know, I don't think it needed whipped cream as a note. If they took that out, I think it would have been great. But because they have that in, it can come across a little bit cloying. But it depends where you spray it. So bear that in mind. As a fig fragrance, you get a lot of fig in this. I do get that. You don't get that in many other fragrances where fig's usually a bit, you know, a note that doesn't seem to have a prominence to it. But these two fragrances, it does. They don't smell similar at all, other than the fig nature. They are different DNAs altogether. I'm just bringing it out to say one I really appreciate, and one I kind of want to and do like certain elements too, but yet because it does have a cloying, whipped cream, lactonic, milky nature to it, on skin, I believe, I'm going to spray skin again. Obviously, it transitions to that. Off the top, it will be beautifully citrusy, peppery and fresh. And I wish it kept that throughout, because that is the best bit about this fragrance, the opening. And if it clings onto that, you do sometimes get that throughout. That opening is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, I must say. So I'd say sample it, give it a go, see what you think. You'll know what I mean about the transition. And some of you might think it's too feminine when it gets to becoming towards the mid and the dry down. But again, it transitions. So those that like a transitional fragrance, it's one of those. Possibly more suitable, yeah, I'd say it's definitely for warmer climates, warmer days. So spring, summer, autumnal days where the sun is out. Yeah, and want a bit of freshness from it. Interesting to add to the collection because I don't have anything like it, and I'm really looking forward to layering this in the summer because I think this will go down really well with something like Marwa, something like a tea-based fragrance, something citrusy like Icarus from Rehan, afternoon swimmy style, citrusy nature, Pacific chill style. I think it will really set off well with those ones as well. So I'm looking forward to next year now, when the warmer season comes around. But give it a go. I wouldn't say it's a must buy. I'd say if you like fig, if you like sweeter, fresher fragrances, give it a go. Certainly is interesting. And the opening, I'd say for sure, is beautiful. I love the opening. I wish it stuck around for longer. But depending where you spray it, you do keep that opening nature of it a bit longer. So that is Fig HUG, short video around that. Again, quite pleased for a new purchase. I did quite well this time. I got Dynasty as a new purchase. I got Fig HUG as a new purchase. I got Xian Gold. I'll bring them all in. So I got these 3. I'll take this one out. All recently because they were available, not too costly, relatively affordable, and all do different things. And I'm pleased by absolutely every single one of them. Yeah, so give them a go, guys. See if you like it. See if you want to try it, and if you want to sample it, do just use the link below. Happy to get some decants out to you. So like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Do you have any of these? What do you think? Do you like fig as a prominent note? Do you like tea-based fragrances? What's your take? And what should I try? And what would you like to know next? Take care, guys. Bye.